Morris said before the game, and that is kind of the way these coaches look at it. The head coach, Dean Lewis, assisted by Nita Lewis on the Northern Valley sideline. The records don't stick in their heads. The progress in this early season is what both of these coaches are after, and the trending upward is their goal. Both of them were kind of wiped off the floor by the Trigo Golden Eagles, so this could be a very good matchup between these two teams. Looks like Osborne has won the flip. They will serve first. Levi, the senior, will serve. Where's number 13 on the far end of the court? Here we go. Nice sharp serve and out of play. Hayden made a good call as that one was screeching next to the line. Decides to let it fall. J.C. Giphart will serve for Northern Valley at the bottom of our screen. And an ace. Nope, sorry. Down messing with my scorebook as they happen to be in the wrong spots. Evens it at 1. Skimper will push into the back corner where it's cleaned up by the Bulldogs. On the outside, swing away. Jordan with a good save. Free ball opportunity for the Bulldogs. They'll set into the middle. This is Clark. Blocked at the point of attack. Taylor knocks it across. On the outside, Hayden will swing. Has that blocked by Clark. And back at her, point Bulldogs. Back to serve is Gentry. Hayden set on the outside. She'll shoot line. Has it blocked, but pushes it through in the net with the Bulldogs. Kill for Hayden. All knotted at 2 as Renee Horacek retreats back to the service line. Her serve, a good one. Gentry will push forward, and Northern Valley will get the point. Gentry served that one up, but then Osborne just mishandled the second touch. Renee right at Gentry one more time. This one's pushed a little bit too far. Jordan sends it back. Point Northern Valley. 4-2. The girls in green lead early in this contest. Horacek one more time, and that one's got some pepper on it. An ace for Renee. Renee, the sophomore, getting her first action this season at the varsity level, has continued to get better throughout the season. On the outside, good swing. She makes a good decision there, does Renee. Lets it go long. And another point here for Northern Valley as they've taken a 4-point lead. What a serve by Horacek. Make it another ace. As that one just cut and dived. As soon as it crossed the net, Osborne was lucky to get a hand on it. Gentry with a good pass here to Taylor. Clark will swing. And she swung right through Renee. Couldn't handle the kill from Clark. Catherine Spear will check into the back row. Horacek will take a seat over there by Coach Lewis and Lewis. McCormick with this serve. Hayden tries a sweeper. Jordan cleaned up the mistake. Let's hit the volleyball replay button there. Osborne with a missed touch. And that ball landed right there for Jordan. She just reached up and brought it home. Hayden will serve right underneath our scoreboard. Little pop serve and a good one, but Gentry's there to clean it. On the outside, Trista Smith with a block. And Northern Valley is out to a 9-3 lead. Even though our score is just a little bit tied up at the moment. Not really a great angle. There's crowd participation within some on my score clock at the moment. And an ace as the Osborne Bulldogs. It looked a little confused, and Coach Morris is going to want to talk about it. Northern Valley out to a 10-3 lead. We'll be right back with more here at Open Spaces Sports.
Channel, all in, all season.
CHS of Northwest Kansas is located in multiple communities. And at CHS, the first priority is to help you, the farmer owners, and customers grow. And that means providing quality products. The latest in innovation, first-class customer service is a priority. As agriculture and the communities evolve, they're committed to staying at the forefront of the industry. Locally, they employ knowledgeable and professional staff to assist you with your agricultural home and business needs. All available at CHS, creating connections to empower agriculture.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Angela Tallheim, your Phillipsburg Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Angela Tallheim is a proud sponsor of the Northern Valley Huskies and all of their athletics and academics. For all of your investment needs, call 785-543-2667 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back to volleyball we go as Northern Valley started hot, stayed hot, and continues to roll. They're out to a 12-3 lead, their largest lead of the season. And it's been the net play of the Huskies with multiple blocks in this game, keeping the Bulldogs at bay. This time, J.C. Gippard underneath it, saves it for Northern Valley. Osborne will reload and fire out of the back row and score that one down. I think that was Taylor out of the back row on that attack. Serving is Peyton Clark, the sophomore for the Bulldogs. Jordan in the middle. Jordan got a block on that one. Skimper kept it alive. It's not going to be able to be returned, though, as the scramble play did not work for the Huskies. Peyton Clark will serve again. Jordan with a big swing, but just out of play. But a touch on the floor official will keep that in Northern Valley's possession and put another one up on their score clock. Into the back row, looks like number 3 is checked in. Arnady, the sophomore, she quickly has a nice pass on her first touch. Skimper. How did Hayden bring that back? But the mistake left at the net. Hit the replay button. How did Hayden bring that ball back? She covered a lot of ground to get that ball over, but served it right up for the kill as the Bulldogs were ready to put the mistake away. This one off of the top of the net and an ace. As the Bulldogs are climbing back into this contest as Eilert serving. Claire punches that one with a lot of topspin, and Northern Valley doesn't handle it well. Cleaned up by Levi Renner. Another serve by Eilert, a good one. Hayden will back set Jordan this time, has it blocked at the net. Now Skimper's got a block. We're going to sweep it away, and Jordan's there, but looks like Skimper happened to be in the net. Point, Bulldogs. These two teams pretty evenly matched here so far. It's been trading blows. As Northern Valley jumped out to a big lead. Now Osborne is tightening that gap. Pushed into the back corner. Spear got to it. JC will fire it to the back row. On the outside, tough cut. Northern Valley will keep it alive and not be able to handle it any longer. all the way back. Osborne is clawed. It's just a 3-point contest at the moment. Andrea to check in. Trista will take a rest over there by the Lewises. Eilert with another serve. Back set here for Gephardt. Blocked and sent back. That was Renner again at the net. Timeout, Coach Lewis, and we'll take it with him. Be right back with more here on Open Spaces.
For you, the rural lifestyle is the life you were meant to live. The land isn't just made for working, but for experiences too, generation after generation. Farm Credit of Western Kansas is mission-driven, owned by the producers we serve. We help customers manage risk, grow their success, and achieve goals. We strive to not just be another agricultural.
Right into volleyball. On the outside, they'll set Gephardt. She'll push into the near corner. Now they'll set into the middle with Jordan. Sweeping through, dug out by McCormick. And in the net one more time. Was Skimper. She was arguing with the official there in the chair. I don't know whether she was saying that the volleyball had hit that or not, but the whistle had already been called. Northern Valley will scramble now, give a free ball to the Bulldogs, looking to even this one at 13 if they can get this point here. Skimper with a block. And this time it was Osborne in the net. Point Huskies. Jordan will serve. Into the corner she puts it. And Osborne scrambles and somehow keeps it alive. Set in the middle for Renee Horacek as she swings through, dug out off the block. Taylor to push into the back row. Jordan's there. Quick set. They go back to Skimper. Cross court. Haiti got it out. Taylor drops it across. Skimper sends it back. It rolls over the top of the net. Free ball here for Northern Valley. Hayden push to the outside to J.C. Gephardt. She's going to shoot corner. She's going to shoot a little long. Substitution for the Bulldogs and Coach Morris. Looks like McCormick's going to step aside, and into the contest is Barfield. Sarah Lynn is a junior. And Skimper with the kill. Not sure I got that name right. No, this is Levi Goheen. It's a sophomore that came in as a check-in. She wears number 18. The jerseys of Osborne, from my point of view, are kind of difficult to read the numbers. Thought it was a 10. It was an 18. Skimper with a long serve and out of play. Serving error for Northern Valley. They cling to a 1-point lead, 15-14. Now into the contest will bring number 11, Peyton Clark, back on to the floor. As Haiti Arnoldy will sit. Skimper will floor tack that. She'll set here for Renee. Over the top of her head, tough angle, and the block was set and ready for it to turn it back for the Bulldogs, and we are knotted at 15. Only game in town right now as the other court has finished up their contest, waiting on this one to go through. J.C. Gephardt finds some space for a point, giving Northern Valley the advantage. Trista Smith will go into the front row. Andrea will take a seat. JC to serve. Little pop serve, floater into the back. Taylor trying to bring it across, and a back row attack from Taylor is whistled. Northern Valley's point. Taylor, the sophomore setter, playing from the back row. The rule is you can't jump over the net to take it across. Hayden had it blocked, and now a piece of it will fall for Goheen. Point Bulldogs. A play that looks so good for Northern Valley. Osborne scrambles just enough to win it. 17-16, Northern Valley still in the lead. Skimper on the outside for Hayden. Will swing off the top of the block. Taylor will push all the way to the outside. And that ball comes to the floor from Northern Valley, evening this one at 17 apiece. And we had a rotation penalty on the Huskies. (18-17), Osborne in their first lead of the night. Horacek on the outside. Blocked by Renee. Those long arms of Renee sent it backwards. 18 apiece. As Coach Morris will go back into her bench, bringing back McCormick in the back row. Renee with an ace. She's aiming at that corner one more time, just a bit outside. Catherine will check in. Renee to sit. As Osborne's Autumn McCormick, the freshman, will serve. And she reciprocates with a service error of her own. One of these teams is going to take it, and it's going to be right now. 2019, Northern Valley in the lead. Hayden with an ugly serve of hers. Back and forth with 3 consecutive service errors from these teams. Serving now, Peyton Clark. And an ace for Clark. Hayden will set Jordan in the middle. In between 2 Bulldog defenders, pulled out by Clark. Free ball. Back set for Trista. Blocked by Eilert. Mano y mano. Eilert versus Smith. And Eilert turned her back. Timeout, Coach Lewis, as Osborne has taken the 22-20 lead.
But it's most valued and will continue to do so, just as we have for more than 100 years.
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer. I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank and Beloit, member FDIC. You work hard around home, around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits like shopping and travel discounts, protection on your cell phone, roadside assistance. Perks. Today, go to agbank.bank. Take a look at the brand new Perk checking account and all the special benefits perfect for someone like you. Reduce risk, save money. Get your own perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
Looked like a good play for Northern Valley, but they were whistled for being in the net again. And now quickly, Osborne has taken the push. At 19-20, now it's 24-20 Bulldogs as they look to put this game away, but into the net it goes for Peyton Clark. Trista Smith will serve for Northern Valley. They need them all. Trista, a good floater there. Blocked by Skimper at the net, but it's gonna fall on the other side as Northern Valley went scrambling. They're gonna lose set number one, 25-21 to Osborne. We'll be back with more here. Here we are in set number two as Osborne took the first one, 25-21. Serving for Northern Valley is Iris Skimper as they take the 1-0 lead. Iris to serve again. And an ace for Iris. Reload and fire again. On the outside, big swing, but it's out of play. Peyton Clark put a hurt on it, but it landed on the outskirts of the end line. 3-0 lead, just like Northern Valley started set number one. But Osborne came roaring back to win it. Hayden will just have to punch that ball across. On the outside, this is a kill because it goes off the block and down for Schultz. No, they said there was no touch. They said there was no touch. And the Osborne crowd doesn't agree with it. The Osborne coach doesn't agree with it. I don't think anybody agrees with it. Skimper with a good swing there. So it's Northern Valley's point. There's this swing. There's no doubt about that one as Peyton Clark pushes pay dirt. Gentry Renner, the sophomore, will serve for the Bulldogs. Jordan with a tough follow, and Northern Valley will not be able to play that one. 4 hits on the girls in green. Gentry again. Skimper the set on the outside for Hayden. Will swing. Ball was probably going out, but Gentry played it anyway. Trista gets a dig under this one. Hayden will push the free ball. Taylor on the outside. Shoved down. Trista Smith is there, but couldn't control that. And a kill on the outside goes into Claire Eilert's stat category. Skimper, back set for Gephardt. Taylor, tough set, great left-handed play on the outside by Eilert. This time Clark is denied by Horacek as she built a roof over her. Serving is Gephardt. Little punch serve. Taylor, I think, got away with a back row attack. But we play on. Skimper will try and push that one over. Rolled over by McCormick. Now Hayden will have a layup shot. Dug out by Taylor. Long rally here for these two teams. Into the middle. Clark is there, dug out by Gippart. Northern Valley gives him another one. Sweep is there by Horacek. And Hayden was in the net as that long rally goes to the Bulldogs. McCormick to serve. And a serve for Odrum. Odom ready to go again. Service is up. Hayden's got it. Over to Iris. Back to Hayden on the outside. Swings through. Blocked by Peyton in the middle. Second block by Peyton in this set of events. Gippart will play the free ball. They'll reload, set it on the outside. This is Eilert with the left hand, pushes it over. Here's Hayden. Dug out by Gentry in the back row. Here's Peyton Clark in the middle. Swings through. Jordan with a good dig. Hayden swings through. Another block. That one by Taylor. Boom! What a swing by Eilert, but Jordan's there to clean it. Hayden shoots it to the far corner. Gentry's there. Clark in the middle. Swing. Skimper there! But another long rally killed for Northern Valley's mistake in the net. First one was Hayden. This one is Renee. Hard-fought points given away by errors on the Valley side. Serve this time is out of play by McCormick. Smith wisely let that one fall on the purple line, which is out of play on the left-hand side of your screen. Horacek to serve again. Pushed into the corner. Skimper's there to the dig. Jordan out of the middle. Will swing. Had it blocked in the middle by Peyton, but they'll gain control. And this one falls down. Eilert with the kill. Claire done well out of that side position here in set number 2. Osborne took the first one after rallying back. I've got the scores wrong on that, ladies and gentlemen. Osborne took the first set, 25-21. I just looked down and had them wrong. Sorry for that. Hayden Cox rips one through the defense. It's been far and few between that Northern Valley's been able to find pay dirt like that. Hayden, after that kill, will now go back and serve. Just out of play was that swing from the Bulldogs. Northern Valley will take it as they are now ahead 8-7 here in set number 2. And they built a campfire around that last one. Everybody just kind of stood around and watched it as it fell in the middle of miscommunication on the Bulldogs side of things. Hayden to serve again. Short serve. Northern Valley has an opportunity here with Smith on the outside. She put it into the top of the net, though. Point Bulldogs. Out goes Gentry. In comes number 4 for the Bulldogs, Schultz. Eilert with a service error. Trista Smith will get her crack at it from serving. And it's for Trista. Spins that volleyball around. Swings right through it. Good pass this time from Haiti on the outside. Out of play for Schultz. Ashland got underneath that volleyball and pushed it too long. Point Northern Valley as they're back to a 4-point lead, 12-8. Service error by Smith. Andrea will check in to play back row for her. And on the Osborne side of things, they will check in Lexi Goheen to play the front row. Catherine Spear, now a free ball handed to Osborne. Taylor, back set, swinging across and out of play. That was Levi Renner. Kind of mistimed her jump. The ball was set a little bit behind her head. Made for a tough play. And now Jordan sticks it into the top of the net. Service errors have killed Northern Valley in this contest. Serving for the Bulldogs. Hayden into the middle for J.C. Giphart, but the wall was built, and on that wall, it's got a big graffiti. It says Peyton Clark on it. She controlled that ball and smothered it back to Northern Valley's side. Hayden with a nice bump set for Skimper, who sends it long. Back to a one-point contest as Osborne is fighting their way back one more time. Great float serve and a mistake by Jordan on the pass. Clark put it away and we're tied at 13. And now Northern Valley's communication is failing them. 14-13, Osborne with their first lead. Float serve and an ace. And a timeout here by Coach Lewis will lead us to a break. You're watching Open Spaces.
Tradition of academic excellence and accomplished athletic programs. Our small class size allows for more one-on-one interaction with our students. Northern Valley's community are strong supporters of the school and extracurricular activities. From the Valley, this is Trista Smith saying, "Go Big Green."
Chance McKinney with Northwest Kansas Cattle Company is bringing a taste of the Far East right here to the Midwest. They're a family-run operation located in Alameda, Kansas that specializes in Wagyu. Whether you want jerky for a snack or a steak for supper, or maybe you just want to fill your freezer full, they are here to serve you. From pasture to plate, they'll help you all the way. Call 785-650-3679. That's Chance McKinney of Northwest Kansas Cattle Company.
Renner serving one more time for the Bulldogs. We've now taken the 15-13 lead over our Northern Valley Huskies. Into the net one more time is the Huskies. This time it was Renee Horacek. Outside for Skimper. Will shoot across, and guess who is there? Peyton Clark with yet another block. Renner to serve. Ace for Levi. And make it two. Now 19-13, Osborne leads. Man, that's a tough one. Hayden's got it. Set on the outside for Horacek. Tough angle, good swing. And that will lend a stop to the barrage of the Bulldogs, who have gone out with 6 straight points to take the 19-14 lead. Taylor with a set, and into the net goes Claire Eilert on a free ball, allowing Northern Valley to get a little momentum with Skimper serving, one of their best servers. Northern Valley wants to cook. They got to cook now. Nice touch by Gephardt to find it. Just trailing by 3. You can hear the crowd from Northern Valley urging them to continue to fight here. Skimper, I believe, is tying her shoe. It's kind of out of your camera angle, but that was our delay. Here's Iris's swing. Into the middle, and a rotational error by Osborne. As Northern Valley, it felt like they were giving it away. Now Osborne, who had all the momentum in the world, leading 19-14. Couple mistakes here and there, and now this thing is back into a ball game, only a 2-point lead for them. Skimper will tie her other shoe. Should be good on that for a bit. She's got them both knotted up, looking to knot this game here quickly for Northern Valley. Taylor with the outside set. Here's Clark swinging away and down. Peyton Clark taking over, saying, set me the ball and let me swing. Gentry Renner will serve, the sophomore. Renee is, Andrea under it. Free ball for Northern Valley. And now the Bulldogs will repay the favor. On the outside for Hayden. Shoot across court. Dug out. On the outside, here's Eilert. Renee will put it over the block. Dug out by Taylor. Northern Valley's got it back. Here they go. They got to score here. And into the net on the tight set. Gephardt went. (21-17) Osborne. Serving is Gentry. Blocked, but in through that block, J.C. Gephardt squeezed it. Trista Smith into the front row. Andrea to sit. Serving is J.C. Gephardt. Taylor. Now Eilert pushes it over. Northern Valley has the opportunity. Big swing in the middle. And who else but Peyton Clark? She is cooking here in set number 2. 22-18 Osborne. They took the first one 25-21. Hayden. Dug out by Gentry. Set in the middle for Clark one more time. She tried to cut it the other direction this time, and it landed out of bounds. Renee, couple aces here in this set. She's been liking this right-hand corner. We'll see if she finds it again. She shoots it there again, off the top of the net. Hustle play keeps it alive for the Bulldogs. Now a free ball opportunity for them. Clark to punch and roll over. Trista will set Jordan in the middle. Dug out by Eilert. Eilert will swing here. Off the block is Smith and down. Trista got her hands on it, but it wasn't enough to slow it down enough that JC could get under it. Catherine Spear into the back row. Horacek checks out. And Peyton Clark is off of that front line, but she serves now. Trista with a good attack there. Free ball. Gephardt gets to it. Another free ball here for Northern Valley. They got to get a swing. On the outside for Hayden. She'll shoot cross court. Dug out by Gentry. Into the middle. Big swing, but off the top of the net and down by Levi Renner. Point Northern Valley. Substitution coming into this contest. Haiti Arnoldy into the back. Hayden Cox to serve. Blocked by Jordan. Set on the outside for Skimper. Eilert just rolls it over. Trista will set here into the middle for Jordan. Push into the corner, cleaned up by Gentry. Into the middle, blocked by Jordan, but it's going to fall down on Northern Valley's side. 24-20, Osborne. Northern Valley cannot give up anymore. And a timeout on the floor by head coach Demi Morris. And I don't know whether somebody was winded or what. She wanted to talk to her girls real quick to finish this contest off. We got a 30-second break. We'll take it with them.
Bar or cold pop, you'll find it right inside. For over 20 years, Tracy and Nikki Stutzman have been proud to serve the community and want to say thank you for your business. So next time you're in Almena, remember to fill up your tank, grab a treat at Home Oil Company, where service still comes with a smile. Are you searching for the right